Cairo recently turned 18. Her parents like to go abroad, but she lives alone in a big house. Only the literature does not allow board. She had a dream to become a favorite today in her life. There will be something new. It can meet the same writer as she is a teacher, Jonathan. He found inspiration in this remote town of Cairo, comes to class before anyone surprised Jonathan, and he asks where she lives. They say to each other about their lives. Jonathan, amazed that Cairo had read the entire syllabus of Cairo, jokingly responds that. Loves it rough. Then in office, Vinny comes and takes his friend to talk to. While they are not, Jonathan sees the book Carrie, it distracting Boris. He immediately realized that Jonathan is reading a book girl because her story is very vulgar. Guys wouldn't have to read it by coincidence. Cairo loves to read a book written by Jonathan. He lives with his wife, Beatrice. She's also a writer. He says that her student reads his book. Duo begins to dance, but distracts them. A call from Amy comes, a new teacher's. Day is a rest, sitting on the bench and sipping coffee. Boris interested in living in the woods. Ghost a second later comes out of the woods of Cairo and goes straight to the teachers. Boris offers cookies and Jonathan can't look away from Carrie. A little later, Winnie tries to attract the attention of Boris that she explicitly says that she is interested in their communication. Cairo calls her craziness of Cairo, who admits that it is difficult to find a topic for a future book. Winnie offers to experience the moment that will assist you in creating topics such as interaction with teachers. The problem is that none of them had a serious relationship. Vinnie laughs to her first date was with Boris. Cairo also need to understand that Mr. Jonathan is looking at it as something, especially Cairo denies everything. And the rest of the day, she reads the book of Jonathan, and during lessons, they can take from each other a glance. Jonathan asks to see him after class. And in my head, Carrie spinning the same. But my head is spinning. Harry, the same desire to get his attention. A little later, Jonathan decides to have a little dance, but it's distracting Cairo. She promises never to give his hobbies. Jonathan offers to go to the poetic circle. Suddenly it will surprise he read her latest work and liked it very much. Of Cairo's totally embarrassed and explains what was her word. Jonathan laughs. So she wrote a story in the style of her favorite author. Cairo takes the job complimenting it, read his book, and then repeats some phrases that she liked. Jonathan doesn't even know what to say. The Cairo interrupted an awkward pause and apologized when suddenly the office comes to Vinny and the duo ends the call. Today, the teacher and Beatrice attend cafes, works there, and when Boris making fun of a girl. And Beatrice wondered how a beautiful girl who read his book, he says that she's very smart and unique. Beatrice decides to say that Jonathan is not a writer. He chose a job as a teacher after that day. He never wrote a new book tomorrow. Cairo is visited by writing the circle. She feels that this day will be very meaningful for her. Jonathan is happy to see her on the scene. The guy and read his work. Jonathan carefully listened to him. But Cairo is looking exclusively at Jonathan tomorrow. It brings teachers coffee. Boris shares his cookies. Kara doesn't understand why Boris is so yummy. Cookies, but nobody talks about it. He could sell blame, can do the logo today. The girls went to Jonathan, says that he is going to go on vacation with his wife. Winnie sees me blows with each other, talking. And when the teachers come, she offers Cairo to take the first step and seduce Jonathan. Their conversation is interrupted by Boris. He decided to sell cookies. A blame quickly joins their team. She only wanted his number that day. Cairo called Jonathan. He promises her that before leaving to call it Cairo.